Imagine a teenage boy jogging on a sidewalk. As he passes by his neighbors, they nod their heads at him or maybe even shout words of encouragement. Now imagine the same kid skateboarding down a sidewalk. His neighbors shoot him dirty looks and tell him to skate somewhere else. This is an example of how the general public treats the sport of skateboarding today. Too often, people assume skateboarding is done by hooligans and people who are up to no good. In this speech, I will convince you that skateboarding is a healthy activity and how it can benefit many of today's youth. Physical benefits of skateboarding are the most obvious. According to a study in the Pediatrics magazine, published in April of 2006, skateboarders have better self-esteem than their less active peers. Skating helps fight the common problem of child obesity by increasing flexibility and coordination, building heart muscles, and strengthening ligaments around the ankles and knees that only skateboarding can develop. Pumping your legs on a skateboard through an empty swimming pool provides an excellent sweat-dripping workout. Riding down a hill requires extreme balance and works your thighs as you use these muscles to turn. Long trick lines increase stamina. A line is a series of tricks involving obstacles on a street or skate park. Your quadriceps and calves get a lot of work, says Trey Street from Red Orbit, a science and health website. Getting into shape with skateboarding requires a lot of dedication. It could take months to learn a desired trick, or it could take a few different attempts to land huge tricks, such as an ollie down a flight of stairs. Take Tony Hawk, for example, at the 1999 X Games. He executed the first ever 900-degree ollie after failing the first 10 times. Attributes like these have inspired Eric Klassen to start SkatePass in 2006, a science and health website designed to incorporate skateboarding into physical education curriculum. A PE teacher named Jake Gehrig says only 10% of kids go on and play team sports. What about the other 90% who are sitting at home playing video games on their couch because they're not star basketball material? SkatePass has taken effect on that 90% of kids immediately. The convenience of participating in skateboarding is a major reason why many kids skate today. There is no registration fee to start. You just need a $50 to $200 skateboard and a helmet. After you have purchased these two items, you can start skating whenever you want. There are no scheduled practices where you have to be at a certain place at a specific time, which could cut out a huge part of your day. This allows you to complete any chores or homework before you grab your board and head out. There are many places you can work on perfecting your skateboard moves. A backyard porch or driveway will work just fine. Here you can master basic tricks such as an ollie, a maneuver where the rider and the board leap into the air without the use of the rider's hands. The ollie is the base of nearly every trick, so you could use an ollie to jump onto ledges at any local skate park. Paramount Park, conveniently located 2 miles south of my school, is a perfect place to try out your perfected ollie on the ramps, ledges, rails, and stairs. Many people use their skateboard for transportation to the closest skate parks. Another benefit of skateboarding that draws today's youth to the sport is the freedom it provides. There are no rules to skateboarding, and there is no coach there to yell at you if your stance isn't correct. It doesn't matter what trick you do off a ramp or what grind you perform on a rail. There are no right or wrong ways to skate. You could skate with a goofy stance or with a regular stance. This means you skate with your right foot in front or the other way around. Thinking of new tricks to perform that involve obstacles on a street or skate park inspires kids' creativity. Since some of the toughest tricks that skaters visualize could create a higher chance of injury, they must plan it out in their head perfectly before executing it. This teaches kids to overcome fears to reach their goals, and is perfect for a young person to take calculated risks in a controlled environment. Despite the unfavorable stereotypes adults may place on skateboarding, this sport is keeping kids around the United States and other parts of the world healthy and active. If you are looking for a convenient activity that keeps you in shape and provides freedom, then skateboarding is the sport for you. Please up.